Will you give me a break? I live
Well,
2 blocks
I asked
away
you.
from...
I'm not the one.
Brother, can you give me a break?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Well, you shouldn't be drinking and driving.
No, I'm 2 blocks away from home.
So that makes it okay?
Yeah, it does. Bro, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, bro.
Can you not give me a DUI? I'll buy you guys coffee. I didn't do anything wrong.
No traffic stop was required. The subject drove into a stationary, unmarked police vehicle with an officer inside. That collision established independent probable cause before a single question was asked. The predicate offense is the collision itself. The subject's initial denial of drinking is a false exculpatory statement, admissible at trial as consciousness of guilt. Under Berkemer v. McCarty, 1984, no Miranda warning was required. All voluntary pre-arrest statements are fully admissible, including the denial that unraveled across 4 subsequent versions on camera. The subject disclosed he took medication 30 minutes prior and stated he was not supposed to drive for 1 hour after taking it. He drove at 30 minutes. That is a documented, knowing decision. To operate a vehicle in a self-declared impaired state, DUI statutes cover impairment by alcohol, a controlled substance, or any combination.
I apologize to you.
Are you good to drive?
Pardon me?
Are you good to drive?
Yeah, well, I live 1 block away from here.
Okay, well, you're stumbling around and you can't find your car.
No, I live one. The thing of it is, my sister's disabled. I have to go and take care of her.
Okay.
Sure, I apologize.
Do you have a license?
Yes, I do.
You got it on you? You been drinking today?
No, I haven't. Sure, give me a break.
Well, I don't want you to hurt yourself.
No, I live 1 block away from you.
Dude, I don't want you to hurt yourself.
No. Will you give me a break?
Well, let me see your
God
driver's
bless you.
license. Let me see your driver's license.
God bless you. Give me 1 break. Can God give me 1 break?
And you weren't drinking today?
No.
What's your driving record like?
What?
What's your driving record like?
Is
it clean?
16 years ago, I had a bad driver's license.
Okay.
Will you give me a break, sir?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what I can do.
Give me a break. Sir, I have a girl.
Relax.
It's been
a white
16
male.
years.
Having a hard time finding his car, stumbling around.
Sir, it's been 16 years since I had a violation.
Okay.
My sister is...
Can you tell me what the DR is like? What did you have to get at Mark's?
Food for my brother. He's got dementia.
Yeah. So explain why you're stumbling around and you can't find your car and you smacked my car.
Sir.
Okay. And are you supposed to be driving afterwards?
No. You got 1 hour before you drive.
And when did you take him?
About 30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago?
Yeah.
And then you're not supposed to drive an hour after?
Yeah. Sir, I live 1... Would you give me a break, please?
I don't. What's your? You ever had a DUI or anything?
Yeah, I have 3 of them.
You have 3 of them?
But that was 16 years ago.
That was the last one, 16 years ago? Okay. Can you do me a favor? Can you take off your glasses?
Are you going to give me a DUI?
I don't want to give you a DUI, but I'm going to check to make sure you're okay, so you can maybe keep
Well, this
driving.
eye is a lazy eye.
Okay. Hey, you're not even, like, watching my pen. And
I have a lazy eye.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Are you going to be honest with me?
Yes.
You smell like booze.
Well, yeah, you have to understand.
So now what?
Will you give me a break? I live 2 blocks away from here.
I asked you what you were doing, and you lied to me.
No, I'm not lying to you.
Well, I can smell
give me a break once in a while?
I smell booze on you.
I can't live like this. I have to take care of a sister.
I'm asking you a question, and you're completely going around it.
No. I have a sister that's...
I'm not asking about your sister.
All right.
Go ahead. What am I asking you, though?
You're asking me if I'm drunk.
No, that's not what I asked you.
What are you asking me?
Okay, I told you that I can smell booze on your breath.
Well, I had 1 beer.
Okay, now we're having 1.
There you go.
You lied to me.
That's it.
You were lying to me.
No. You have to understand something. It was my friend's birthday. I had 1 beer with him.
Okay, where at?
Over on
Okay. What time was that?
That was about an hour ago.
Okay. And then, what kind of beer did you have with them?
One Budweiser. That's it.
One Budweiser?
That's it.
Okay.
And I haven't drank for 16 years. What?
Put your keys on top of your car. Put your wallet back in your pocket.
You're going to take me in jail, don't you?
I don't want to take you to jail, but I got to make sure that you are decent enough
Sir,
to drive.
I live 2 blocks away from
I understand that. I heard what you said. Okay, put your wallet in your pocket.
Oh, okay. I live 2 blocks away from here, sir.
I heard what you said.
Can you give me a break?
Can you stand off your car? Stop leaning on it. Okay, stand with your feet together.
I'm going to walk.
Put your hat on top of your car. Your hat. Take your hat off. There you go. Put your glasses on top of your head. There you go. Stand with your feet together and your arms down at your side. Okay, Robert. I guess you're not gonna follow along with the instructions, so I'm gonna have you do something else. Okay?
What?
So face that.
Walk the line?
Yeah, face that way, all the way up to 30, or I instruct you to stop. Yeah.
Are you serious?
I am serious. So hold on.
2005. I can't do this. You have to understand, sir. I have no liberation.
You have no what?
I'm 75 years old.
Okay.
I can't do this.
Okay. Do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back for me.
Oh, you're gonna?
I am gonna take you to jail. You're being placed under arrest for OBI. Okay. Operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol.
Because I touched you.
Oh.
Because I touched your car.
Well, there's more than that.
What is it?
I mean, that didn't help.
I live 2 blocks away.
First of all, you forgot where you parked.
No,
you're stumbling around. Stop.
You don't know where you parked here?
Actually, I do. You're stumbling around.
All right.
You lied to me about drinking, and I know you've been drinking.
I had 1 beer. That's it. I'm not used to
Let go of your finger.
I am not used to drinking.
Let go of your finger.
Oh, God. I have to touch your car. If I didn't touch your car, I'd be free.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's
possibly. But
are you a rookie?
do I look like a rookie?
Yeah.
No, I've been doing this for 16 years, brother. That's why
I have no money.
I'm not looking for money.
You know what's it cost me now?
That's your problem, brother. I'm not the one.
Brother, can you give me a break?
No.
Oh, damn it. I stopped to get my brother something to eat and my sister something to eat, and I'm dead.
Well, you shouldn't be drinking and driving.
No, I'm 2 blocks away from home.
So that makes it okay?
Yeah, it does.
It does? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it does.
I've never heard of that in my entire career.
First of all, you don't want to help me.
Why do I have to help you?
No, you don't.
Why do I have to help you?
You wouldn't let me go. I don't have anything on me.
I'm supposed to help you out because you decided to drink and drive. My responsibility.
I touched your car. That's it. That's all I did was touch your car.
Well, should you be touching my car?
No, but
well, you touched the wrong car. That sucks for you today.
All right.
You lucked out.
All right. Okay. I have to call my cell phone because I got to call my nephew.
Is it in the car?
No.
Where's your cell phone?
My cell phone's in my car.
All right. You want me to get it? Hold on. Let me lock those cuffs.
Because I got to call my family out.
The coffee offer, "Can you not give me a DUI? I'll buy you guys coffee," is admissible as consciousness of guilt. It establishes the subject knew he was impaired and was attempting to avoid prosecution. At trial, it will be introduced, alongside the initial denial to document both the lie and the awareness behind it. 3 prior DUI convictions were disclosed, the most recent 16 years prior, likely outside the standard 7 to 10 year lookback period for mandatory enhancement. Prior convictions remain available for credibility purposes at trial. Proximity to home has never reduced a BAC, suspended a consequence, or been recognized as a mitigating factor under any American DUI statute. The lazy eye disclosure is a recognized NHTSA SFST limitation on HGN reliability and will be raised by defense counsel. It is not dispositive here. The probable cause record rests on the collision, the lost vehicle, and observed stumbling, all documented before any field sobriety exercise began. HGN is supplemental, not foundational, to this case. The officer's FST adaptation substituting account to 3-0 balance test, when the subject's age and claimed equilibrium failure made standard exercises impractical, strengthens the evidentiary record. It eliminates the age-inappropriate test defense and documents that the officer was assessing impairment, not enforcing a rigid protocol.
Because I ain't going to jail.
Yeah.
I mean, it hurt me unbelievable. My wrist would kill me.
You're sitting on them so that it doesn't...
No, I'm not sitting on them. You couldn't give me a break, could you?
I told you, I can't. I'm not allowed to get breaks.
I'm 2 blocks away.
I heard you like the 8th time you said that to me, but...
Well, you won't give me a break, because that's your job.
It is. Everything's recorded that we do.
Yeah, right. I'm not... Oh, you have to understand what's going to cost me now. You have to understand what's going to cost me now.
Are you hooking a car?
Because I touched your car.
Is good? Is that better?
I touched your car.
Yeah, I know. That's my baby, man. You can't touch
Really?
that thing. You're driving around hammered. I mean, does that... You're driving around drunk. Does that make it okay?
Well, I deserve this. We're good.
All right.
Hold on. Oh, God. This is hard. Hold on. This is hard. Okay, I got it.
Good? But watch that curb.
Yeah, I got
You're going
it.
to the left. Follow the...
The yellow line?
Yeah.
Bro, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, bro.
Can you not give me a DUI?
Okay,
The
let's-
one thing you can't give me.
Let's see. Let's see what...
Could you do me a favor?
I'm going to try.
Anything but a DUI. I have to give... I buy you guys coffee because you deserve it. I buy you guys coffee.
You do?
Yeah, always. When you're in line in front of me, I buy you guys coffee. I have to take care of my sister and brother.
I
They'll
understand.
go in a nursing home and find
Hey,
out care.
Can we...
They'll go in a nursing home and find out care. He's 84, she's 70, she's got cancer, she's on oxygen.
Okay.
They depend on me.
I understand that, but can we... Let's...
There's no way to take care of them.
Can we just go through this, and then once we're done with all the...
Can you give me anything but a DUI?
I
Do
can't...
something, but not a DUI.
Okay. If you refuse to take our test, it's a 1-year suspension.
Oh, but
Okay.
if I take the test, then I get it.
Yeah. And you
But
blow...
I'm charged with a DUI.
As of this moment, yes.
How do I get out of the DUI?
What do you mean how?
I didn't do anything wrong. I just touched her car. That's all I did.
Well, we're a little bit beyond that, Robert.
No, I'm asking you, sir. Sir.
Go ahead,
I just
ask me.
touched your door.
Yeah, you did. I know you did.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Is that something that you normally do? Is touch
No,
people's
I
car?
don't.
Okay, so there's clue number 1. Clue number 2 is... Clue number 2 is when you come outside after you run into the store real quick. Do you not remember where you parked?
Sure.
You weren't in there very
When
long.
you go to the parking lot, you don't know where you park. You look for your car all the time. Everybody knows that. You look for your car.
Maybe if I'm in the store for like a really long time.
Everybody has the color of my car, so I have to look for it.
Okay. Well, what about when you open your passenger door and you stumble? What about when you opened up your passenger door and you like stumbled into the car?
I just stumbled. You have to understand, sir. I had 1 beer. That's it.
Okay. Well, maybe 1 beer's 1 too many.
Well, I live 2 blocks away from where you did.
You keep saying that you live 2 blocks away, but like that doesn't make it okay.
How far? Look at your papers. How far do I live? Sir,
But that...
please don't give me a DUI. My sister is 70 years old. She's on oxygen.
Well,
And
hey,
my brother's 84, is been 84, and he's got dementia.
I know you told me all this.
I have to take care of them.
I know.
They don't have anybody. If I don't take care of them, they're going to the nursing home.
Okay, well, we're gonna try to get you. We don't want you to go to jail. We're gonna
Sure.
make sure you get home.
I have to take care of them.
I know, but we have to go through a process. So part of our process is offering you a breath test. So this officer, she's gonna set up the machine. Do you want to take it or no?
I can't breathe. I have a problem breathing. I have asthma.
I didn't ask you.
I kept going until they think if I have asthma.
It's a yes or no.
No.
Okay.
I have asthma.
So we'll mark it down as a refusal, okay?
What's that
So for a refusal, like I said, with the no priors within 10 years, it's a 1-year suspension.
If I take it?
If you take and you blow at or over, it's a 90-day.
I have 1 year. I'm not used to this.
I can't.
I had a beer for in 10 years. I haven't had a beer.
Well, you had a beer today, so you can't keep saying you said 10 years and not.
You're not going to do me any good. You're going to give me a DUI.
First you said 16 years and now you're saying 10 years.
Well, it's been 16 years. But I had a beer 10 years ago. With my brother, we had to have a beer.
Okay, well then you had one today.
But that was 10 years ago.
Well, that's true.
Last time I drank was 16 years ago.
Alright, well those streaks are over.
Pardon?
Those streaks are over. You started a new streak, so.
Why are you doing this to me?
What do you want me to do, man? Everything we do is recorded. Like.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You did, though. That's the problem.
I touched your car. That was it.
I know, and you touched the wrong person's car.
I barely touched your car. I barely touched your car. My door opened and I touched you.
The subject refused the breathalyzer, citing asthma. Under implied consent, a verbal medical claim without physician documentation is a refusal. Officers correctly processed it as such. 1 year suspension for refusal versus 90 days for a confirmed result at or above the legal limit. A single documented sample attempt before marking refusal would have foreclosed any argument the subject was denied a genuine opportunity. The lead officer receives an A. He built a multi-layered probable cause record. Without a breathalyzer result, caught the false denial, tracked 4 alcohol account versions, adapted the FST for the subject's age, and maintained composure, with a distressed 7-5-year-old throughout. Textbook. The assisting officer receives an A- accurate implied consent advisement, correct refusal processing, with the single deduction noted on the sample attempt. The subject receives a D. He drove within his own stated medication prohibition window, combined alcohol with that medication, struck a police vehicle, denied drinking on camera, produced 4 inconsistent accounts, refused the breathalyzer, and invoked a proximity defense 8 times, with 3 prior DUI convictions on record. Every element was self-generated. Lesson 1. Collision with any vehicle establishes probable cause for DUI, without a traffic stop, warrant, or additional suspicion. Lesson 2. FST adaptation for age or medical limitation removes defense arguments. Before they are made, document the adaptation and the reason on camera. Lesson 3. A verbal asthma claim at the moment of breathalyzer administration is not a recognized medical excuse without physician documentation. 1 documented attempt on camera before marking refusal closes the argument that the subject was denied a genuine opportunity to comply. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.